Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Brent Scared Stupid, Amnesia, The Dark Descent. We are looking to fix a machine. But of course, I don't know how to go about doing that. So I met a man named Agrippa. He was delightfully helpful. The door's locked. Okay. He told me to check the torture rooms.
How are things coming?
Shitty.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown.
So, there's nothing in here. Unless pieces of orbs are in here? No, that doesn't make any sense. They'd be like glowing and stuff, and I didn't see any. Okay. So it must be in here. Let's see what's in the chancel. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. I don't know what that means. This beer is... it's like a... sour kettle beer. I'm not a fan of that. Holy shit. Where in the holy hell am I?
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Fuck.
Find her!
Maybe he was
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Daniel, you know that was wrong. Well, there's definitely something happening behind that. I just wonder what. Pretty. Oh. Is it a note on how to fix the machine? Oh.
The shattered orb.
All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I've depended on it for my research.
Sorry, I got really close to the mic, but I realized you couldn't see me.
I depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in these pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if it will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain life?
At least a little bit longer. Hello? Oh, you have like a collection of things. Oh, well, isn't that nice?
Fuck your shit. Oh, I hate your stuff. Fuck it. Ah. Suck it.
What's this? Some stupid altar? You know what I say to you? Put this right there. No, I'm gonna put it right up. Fuck you. Man! How'd I come here? This room was useless. Okay. I'm coming for you! Oh. Whoa! Isn't that special? So... what if I... meat? Whoa. I filled it with tar. Are you trying to make me crazy by putting a bug on my screen? So that tar is going to dry up.
Is this still time witnessing them? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you!
Okay. Guess I'll go back and get the orb then. Weirdo. The knave! Or the nave? I don't know. Anyway, why is he being all mean to me? What did I do to him? I am trying to stop. Well, I did something that he caused an issue with my memory.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
But I've already been through all these. There's nothing here. Tinderbox doesn't really help me. This is the one that had the weird shit in it. Nothing. There's nothing here.
Was there something else?
Yeah, I don't know where the hell to go.
That's the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Ryan. You never heard of Johann Ryan? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world has forgotten him?
I don't know what to do now.
Who are you to question me?
No. No. The hell? What? Would you like me to fix this? What am I missing? Hang on. Fix to... No. Fix machine. And... amnesia. No, not that one. Nope. Stuck after Agrippa. Here. Someone got really mad at someone on Reddit or something about this. Because they said, like, oh, you have to look around the room in Agrippa. Look up. And they were just like, I'm looking for help, not cryptic BS. I thought, ha ha ha, that's funny. Okay. Let's see.
Was there something else? There was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong? I found a new fireplace. Time to check what you planted. Do you know if I see? I suppose it was right. It is an old thing. Building caves out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe. Inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers...
Dude, that's nifty AF.
To allow them to lose sense of connection.
That's crafty. Good job. I would never have solved that. Maybe eventually. Should I be running around like this? Eh. This is usually where a little fucker would show up. Be all like, I don't want you to get to where you need to be. I'd be like, what?
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Or, and hear me out, what's up, Grippa?
Was there something else?
No.
You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, ma'am. Alright. Simmer down. Pop filter. Ooh. Called it. Thank you. I literally have no idea for what reason I need that. But sure. Why not? Oh, stop it.
Oh, Baron, how much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Orphan! Kill me! This one, prepare him.
Clearly I want to go up there. But what's through here? We're there. We're there. Nope. Let's go up. This way's better. Why am I doing this? The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. Oh, the spinning woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh, that's messed up. Going crazy? Oh. Okay. I gotta go up. I don't remember you being in there. I want up.
Is she dead?
Sorry? Ugh. I mean, found string. There's quite a few things to be said about torture. I'd figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has not been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later.
Ah.
So you tried this before. Okay. I will gladly take that. I don't care about that. For that is a book. Aha. Well, what? Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. I thought that painting was going to change. Okay, there's only one body in there. I may have missed him. I am unable to comment as to whether or not I noticed.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
Is he though?
It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Again?
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Right, light. Back. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. Oh my god! It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Oh, that's messed up, dude. Yeah. Saw that coming. Nailed it. Bye. Okay, that's 2. 2 out of 6. Okay, so the bodies don't, like, come back. That's good. Oh boy. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. That's just mean. You guys are mean. This is brutal. I don't like this. I only play this game once every like 6 months. When people don't freaking vote on what game I should play. Vote so I don't have to play this. Who am I kidding? You guys are just gonna vote for me to play it, aren't you? Because you're sick. Let's go back to the nave. Good God. This is brutal. Oh, I don't want to have to go to the other side. But I have half the shards. And I already did the tar and the altar thing. Now I have remains. I don't know why. I dropped a hunk of meat down and that's what happened. Oh, it's that weird room.
How are things coming?
Shitty, man. Where the hell have you sent me?
Go to the choir and find the rest.
Screw you, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. What? What now? Choir. Man, why don't I let you down and you can go? Look, you got those... eyes? Yeah, you got them eyes.
Many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break.
Yeah. Good to know. Bye. Yap, yap. Oh, yeah. Light that up. That looks important. I don't want to touch it. What are you? No, I'm fine with that. My health is great. It's my head that's not. I'm going crazy. Agrippa channels Ware. Ware taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Ware claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him, if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Ware told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tamper. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find an internal gland from this large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae should be extracted as usual from my agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during my next torture session. Tamper, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kernk. I will have to address Ware on this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice it to contain it. Well, I think that's what he wanted. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. That's a cool story, man. You're a cool dude. He's not. He's the worst. Give me that. No. Yeah, give me that. What do you want? More tinder? Good. Anything else? No? Good. Alright. I'm going to return this to Agrippa. And then I'm going to end this episode here. If you're watching live, I will keep playing. I'm just ending it.
Incredible. You found Vile's recipe.
Watch out.
There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via disguise. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
So now you want me to do that too? Jeez, guy. That's depression that could fit more. Grip of the diamond wants a specific tonic made to save him. I don't know, man.
And dare to proceed where I did not.
Alright, as I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you watched, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Watch videos we've done previously. You can also watch us on Twitch to watch us play live. I say us because there's more than one of us. There's me, my friend Sean, who I started the channel with. He's having a baby, so he doesn't play as much anymore. So wish him luck on that. I also play with my girlfriend in a relationship test. We just finished Detroit. Such a good game. You can also find us on social media under @NearlyCompetent. Again, if you're watching live, I'm going to keep playing. If you're not watching live, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good evening. Oh boy.